What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, however that works out. Anyways, short video today. I want to talk to you guys about my budget IRL live stream rig here that I've created, all the parts and pieces that it took to do it. I'm sure a lot of you guys know there's multiple ways to do IRL. You could just go live directly with your phone, read the chat right there in the app. Now, for some of us that stream on Kick and Twitch, that doesn't work. We need a means to get into the platform, which is your phone with a third-party app. Then you need another phone that you can actually read comments on. Like I said, this is budget. So if you're looking for a video where we put together a $5,000 backpack, this ain't it. Also, one other thing, I've recently added a piece to this contraption that allows me to charge anything plugged into it while, wait for it, using an external microphone at the same time. I've tried a couple different things. It didn't work. This, it actually works. So if you're interested, stick around, we'll talk about it. As you guys can see, I've already taken some things apart, laid it over here on the table so we can just kind of go through what everything is, why I use it, how I use it. It's not rocket science. You can look at this and already tell that this is a phone mount, but I'll show you how I use that in just a second. First thing I want to do before anything else, I feel like this video probably got some clicks from people that are looking for a way to charge their phone while using an external audio source at the same time that actually works. Well, this is it. This is a Belkin USB-C hub, not a dongle. This is an actual hub for computers. Now, you have 3 inputs, then you have a power input. USB-C directly into your iPhone 15. And trust me, it works, but there is something you need to know. You cannot, let me repeat, you cannot use a simple charging cable. So if you're trying to go USB-A to USB-C, and it's just a charging cable, that's not gonna work. Luckily, I saw a video where a guy said, you have to use a 10 gigabyte sync cable. Now, that's data sync, it's transferring information, it's not just charging. This is the cable that came with my Rode Procaster 2. This is definitely too thick, very uncomfortable to carry around and hold, you know, with it being stretched out, because you guys can see it's like, this is almost like old cable for your TV, you know, but it worked. It worked. I can get a different cable. This is what I had for now. So in order for it to work, let me just repeat it. You can't use something like this. It has to be a data transfer cable, no less than 10 gigabytes per second. Now, one of the coolest things that I love about this is when you have this hub hooked to your phone and you do have it charging, anything connected to it charges. Your phone charges, your receiver charges on your lavalier setup, and whatever else you might plug in. One of the coolest things that I've discovered about this hub is that when you plug this USB-C into your phone, and let's just say you record straight video, right? Normally with a dongle, you'll have to unplug this from the phone every time to listen to playback so you can hear the audio, so you can know if everything worked out. Is everything okay? You don't have to do that with this hub. You can record on your phone, leave the USB-C plugged into your phone, go to your file, play the file, and it doesn't need to be unplugged. I don't know if you guys understand how great that is. If you know what I mean by having to go through that hassle of plug, unplug, plug, unplug, plug, unplug, it's just a real time saver. Yeah, I recommend it. So getting back on track. First things first, let's talk about the tripod. Now, I'll be brutally honest, this is a all aluminum, heavy grade, heavy duty material. This is nothing like the Ulanzi MT-16, which is extremely light, but I would not recommend using this for the setup that I'm about to show you guys. I wouldn't use that for a DSLR. Honestly, I would only use this for maybe even being a light stand or putting a phone mount on and just using a phone. It's great. I'm not knocking the product. I own 2 of these, but I know what these are for. And let's set that out of the way. But this is a Sirui tripod. I think I said that right, or a Sirui. But this thing is awesome. I've had this for years. I put a DSLR on it with a small rig. I mean, I put some weight on this thing and I just trust that it can handle it, right? I know it can. I've had it for a long time. One of the cool things about this tripod, this is totally off topic. You can kind of like bring it down like that. You can also unclick this here, and then you can, wait a minute. Yep. It's old. It's old. Give it a second. You can unclick that. You can tighten this back up. And now, see, make it way smaller. I don't know why I wasted time even doing that. Truth is, I never use it like that. I only use it full tilt, baby. Full tilt. That's what we do around here. Now, in case you're like, well, what is that on there? And you don't know what that is, that's simply a bicycle, motorcycle phone holder. We're going straight MacGyver over here. I'll tell you what, that is a bicycle phone holder, and that is where I put this secondary phone to read chats. Now, I don't recommend that you do what I did and go get a $39 track phone. This is, I'm not even going to bash the company, but I'm probably going to end up bashing the phone with a hammer. I mean, I wouldn't give this away to somebody I hated, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Long story, let's just get right to it. So this is obviously where the secondary phone is the chat phone. At the heart of this entire thing, ladies and gentlemen, is the Ulanzi ST-27. This thing is a beast. You know what I mean? This would really impress your friends and homies. You see it's got red on it. Who doesn't like red? Honestly, though, this is high quality machine aluminum. This is not a cheap phone mount. This thing's $30. Like I said, links in the description below. But this is the only phone mount that I would recommend for this type of rig. I love it for a few reasons. There is a cold mount on the front or top. There's a cold mount on the bottom. There's even a cold mount on the back, along with 2 holes that are threaded so that you could actually add things with screws. Now, I tried this screw, 1/4 inch to 1/4 inch. It's too close to this red screw, and when I was trying to put this other phone mount on, it kept hitting that. So basically what I did was I used a cold shoe thread that has the 2 like washer style rings on it, and it's adjustable. But basically slide this into the back cold shoe spot there. Actually, you know what? Let's just go sideways like that. All right. And then we'll screw that on, lock it down into place. And the Belkin USB-C hub fits perfectly inside of a phone mount. It doesn't have to be a fancy phone mount. This is just a cheap man-billy phone mount. But then we're going to start locking everything down into place. And we are going to put it back onto the tripod. Lock that into place. And then we are ready to start wiring this thing up. We'll take our receiver, put that into the top cold shoe spot on the mount. Then you could take, well, actually, you know what? I would rather this go upside, the input side upside down. All right, so now we have the hub back into place. Where's my phone? We'll loosen this up just a hair so we can get this into the phone mount. These are always fun. Oh, am I backwards? Yep. Okay. Now lock that into place. So now the phone that I would go live from is on top. The phone I would read comments from is on the bottom. You can also USB-C in to your receiver, and then that's ready to go. Take your USB, tie it into the phone from the top, the actual wire that hangs out of the hub. And again, if you need to, you can grab a high-speed data transfer sync cable and use that to go into an external battery. And that's pretty much it. Now, I would like to show you guys something that I think is pretty cool, but I don't know if I have the time in this video for the time that it is here. But I've created up my own web page where I embedded the chat window from Botrix. So if I'm multi-streaming to YouTube, Twitch, Kick, everything will be in one window that's actually on my own website. I embedded the alerts. I embedded the hype train. I embedded TTS Monster, which is an AI, voice for text-to-speech. Maybe I'll show you guys that next time. But then I basically Bluetooth that to this. And if I'm out and about, I can hear the alerts. So This is budget, I think. Chances are you already have this phone. You can get a cheap track phone. I don't recommend this one though. Like I said, we might destroy this phone here, but that's the rig. And I'm gonna link a guy in the description that did a video where he's showing how he put together his iPhone rig for videography, cinematography. And if it wasn't for him, I don't think I would have found out about this Belkin USB-C hub. So I'm going to give him credit, even though it didn't have anything to do with live streaming. I had been trying to find a way to charge the phone, send in external audio, and I had tried 2 different dongles that are supposed to be just for that, and it didn't work. So if I hadn't stumbled across this video, I probably still wouldn't know about the USB-C hub. Anyways, if you enjoyed the content or whatever this is, click the subscribe button, hit the bell, select all that good stuff. And if you have any questions, comments, or anything, just drop it below. I'll see you next time. You guys take care. See ya.